few examples. Some students send me questions for explanation. I use your numbers. I can use any numbers. So we'll use numbers.
Farber,
Yes.
on the homework, I did it, and on your example for how to do partial quotients, it said to put the numbers on the side. But in Envision Math, what me and my class are doing, it says to put it on top. So I got confused because I thought you were getting homework because you saw that we had because I did Envision Math and it was on top and you're doing it on the side.
That's where to put. It's the same stuff. We can put on the top or to the side. There are two different approaches, but actually this is the same method. Maybe a couple methods using the same way with you, right?
My teacher, Miss Gavin, she likes to do it on the side, and she doesn't like how Envision Math does it like on the top.
Let's do it side. For me, it doesn't matter. Question student, if you understand everything, its way of writing is not so important. Let's do put inside. Keep in mind, why people, we have studied with you standard division, standard method. And standard method of division is most powerful. Okay. And we practice today both. We practice with you both. But first of all, let me do some partial quotients. I take a couple numbers and show how to do this on side. Let me do this with you, just a second. Okay. For instance, I have a number 485. Partial quotients. For instance, I write start from here, 485. And I'd like to divide it by 3. This is usually right like this, but I want to use partial quotient. My suggestion, I can take different color, let's say green one. I make this line here, make extra line. Since I don't have a graph paper notebook, you also can make this line. Why people invented partial quotient? Yes.
Can I help you do the question? Because I kind of had trouble doing it at the first time when I did it.
No, let me do it. I explain this after that we practice together. I want to help you. I will do this for you. Why people invented this method? Because how usually divide this? Let me put somewhere, let's say over there. 485 standard way. Long division by 3. This is standard. Like we did, standard division, right? When you divide it, 3 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. I do very slowly. 4 minus 3 is 1. Bring down 8. 3 goes into 18 6 times.
Yes, 6 times.
6
And
times
then put 18 minus, and then be a 0.
minus 18. Yes, I will give
And then
you.
bring down to 5.
Yes. And 3 goes into 5 how many times?
1 time.
1. 1 times 3 is 3.
3. So it will be a 2. So the answer is 161, and the remainder is 2.
This is standard. And this is versus. Versus, it means I want to compare this standard with partial quotient. In reality, nobody use partial quotient too much. Everybody use in future this standard division. But people invented this. It also has some advantages. It's longer, but for this one, you do not supposed to know too much. If your multiplication skill is low, you can use this way, longer way, but finally get correct answer. And look at this. I don't know all this stuff. I want to choose a number in this case, right? Small number. For instance, 100. And 3 times 100. Why it's 100? Because easy to multiply. Usually we choose convenient numbers. Convenient number which easy to multiply. Even kids know that 3 times 100, 300. Even without knowing multiplication table too much. And you multiply 3 times 100 is 100. I write in one line result 300. Make it nice. Okay. When you subtract, you'll get 185. So think about convenient numbers. I don't know how many times it goes in 185, but I know that 3 times 6 is 18, so I will use 60 here. 60. 3 times 60 is 180. 5. 3 goes into 5 one time. And 1 times 3 is 3. And we have all this partial quotient. Partial from what part? If you line up, you add them up. If you add them up, you get what? 161. And you can write 161 remainder 2. Compare these two results. This is standard, which is more professional way. And this also not bad. You operate with convenient numbers for you. And any circumstances, you get the same results. So sometimes kids writing on the side, sometimes they write on the top here. This is more convenient, definitely. This more, I like this more. Yes.
I like standard division more. It's easier for me.
Okay. Uh-huh.
In school we're studying.
I hardly hear. Milana, can you speak louder? I hardly hear you some reason. Microphone not bad quality. Yes, go ahead.
In school we're studying. Last week we were studying partial quotients, but with pictures, and I don't really understand it, like with arrays.
I will show how to do this with array. Okay, how to use array for this? Let me think. You have 485. And 485, you have this example, 485 divided by 3. And create this array. Use convenient numbers. So what is 485? It's 300. 300. 180. and you divide by 3. 180. And what is left? 5. This array. Okay. Remember, I taught you soon. Turn off mic, everybody. Turn off mic. You don't need this. It's noisy. Use partial product. Here we have opposite. You know that area of rectangle equals length times width. And how to find width if you have area? Divide each of these. For instance, Milana, help me to divide 300 by 3.
Okay. It would be 100.
Good. Help me to divide 180 by 3.
It would be 60.
Good. Okay, and what about this 5? You can do this, for instance, like this. This is 3 and this is 2. 3 divided by 3, what is it?
1.
And this 2 is left, right? Now add them up. 100 plus 60 plus 1, you get 161. And remainder 2.
But those aren't the kind of arrays that we learned in school.
Yes, you asked me about array. I show how to use array.
But we do it.
Understand this quotient, partial quotient. Okay. Good. Let me give another example. We practiced with this so far. Another example. For instance, 6. Let me read everything. More practicing partial quotients. For instance, 627. 627. You divide by, not nice. You divide by what? Sometimes they use like this. 627 you divide by 4. Partial quotients. So I will make a line. This line here. And choose any number which convenient number to operate with. Let's say 100. Which be multiplied by 4 give you 400. And after subtraction, you got 227. You cannot use 100 again because if you multiply 4 times, criteria is result of this always supposed to be less than dividend. So this I would use 50. And 4 times 50 is 200. 27. 27. You can use 6 times 4, 24. 6. All line up. Units digits. 6 times 4, 24. Okay, let me write 6 within this line. Okay, add them up. 156. And remainder 3. You can write here 156 remainder 3. It's easy, but a little bit longer. Who understands this 100%, 100 up to this? Stephanie, Antonia, Emily.
I don't really understand.
Ask me a question. Let me explain again. When you have partial quotient, they assume that you do know multiplication table nicely. And instead of division standard way, you think about convenient numbers. Pick convenient numbers. What does mean convenient? Everyone knows 4 times 100, right? Emily, ask me. You know 400, is it convenient number? 4 times 100?
Yeah.
Can I use 200?
No.
Because if I multiply 200 times 4, I get much bigger numbers than this one. I get 800, which is impossible. Result's supposed to be more than dividend. Now, when I choose this convenient number, I multiply by 4. I get 400 and subtract this. When I get 227, I have to think about, it's not the best way of reading. I think it's supposed to be here, actually written here, 50, over there, this way. Choose another convenient number, which does not exceed this one we multiply, because 4 times 50 is 200. So far, so good, even.
Yeah.
Now, when you subtract, you get 27. You know 6 times 4, 24, third grade. You write 24. After subtraction, you get 3. The next step, you add them up. You get 156, remainder 3. Some students ask, Dr. Farber, you can do all this. Why did you split by this way? Maybe I like another, for me, another other number more convenient. Let me do another way. Look at this. For instance, 627. Okay, one student don't see the right. Anna, can you see where I'm writing right now, this place?
Yes.
Okay. 627 divided by 4. I want to show this is not a rules on this way. Can you split different way? Yes, we can. I use again this line. Instead of 100, I use 50. Let's say I like multiplication by 50. Can I? Yes. No, it's not prohibited. Look at this. For me, a convenient number is 50. 4 times 50, 200. 427. I like 50. 50 times 4, 200. 227. I like 50. 50 times 4, 200. 27. 6 times 4, 24. Now add them up. I have to add these numbers up. 50, 50, 150, 150 plus 6, 156. Remainder 3. Did you get the same? Yes. Only suggestion, the bigger number you choose of this, less step you will have here, but result the same. I even can use by 10, let's say, but my chain will be even longer. Any convenient number, because when you add up all these partial quotient, you always get a real quotient in this case. Who understand this 100% right now? 100.
I understand a little bit better, but I don't understand like that. Like I understand like almost like understand like perfectly, but like
Ask me a question. I always respect when you ask me, not telling blah blah blah, but when I ask you a question, ask me a question. Explain again.
I don't really get like do you just like round the numbers basically?
I make estimation, which is actually behind the scene. I make estimation which number is better to estimate to follow this pattern. Yes. What is easy? Divided 200 by 4 or 357 by 4. Tell me, what is easy?
Well, 200.
Yes, this is basic idea what we have here. Okay.
Thank you.
Let me give a couple more. It's only question of practice. Write it down and follow these steps, and you will see. I can even show you, for instance, 727. And my suggestion at home, don't forget to check it using standard way. Standard. Every example like this and this way. Okay. So, and your answer must be the same. Let me raise one of these. In reality, I have never seen anybody from state preparation or college preparation who used this partial quotient, but this is good for practicing for your test, right? Good. And check it out. Yes.
I don't really understand the partial quotient.
I will explain again right now. I want to practice with you. Ask me a question in any stage.
Okay.
Milana, let me use another. 7 24, let's say, divide by 5. Use standard way. Milana, how many times 7 goes into 5? 5 goes into 7, sorry.
2.
5 times 2 is 10, too big. 5 goes into 7, how many times?
2.
2 times 5 is 10, too big. I need to get number which is less than 7. Who will help me with this? Who would like to help me with this? Who did not practice with this? Sophia R, please. Sophia R, you did not participate today. 5 goes into 7, how many times? Okay. Not good. Evita, would you like?
Yes.
Go ahead. 5 goes into 7.
5 goes into 7 only one time with a remainder of 2.
So 1 times 5 is?
1 times 5 is 5.
But I said 1 before.
You said, I remember. You did everything correct so far. 7 minus 5.
7 minus 5 is 2.
And bring down 2. 5 goes into 22 how many times?
You can round it to 20, you will go 4 times.
4 times. 4 times 5 is?
4 times 5 is 20.
22 minus 20.
2, and you slide the 4 down.
5 goes into 24 how many times?
You can round it to 25 and it will be 5.
5 times 5, 25, too big.
Then you can round it to 20, it will be 4.
And this is 4. 4 times 5 is?
20.
And this is remainder 4.
Can we do another one? This is fun.
What we're doing, just step by step. I want to show two ways. Milana, how you understand this standard division right now? Milana.
I understand it better. Sorry, Mom.
Okay, you understand. Now let's do the same way with partial 724. I divide by 5. Usually we write the results here, or in some cases they write a partial quotient and above. It's not so convenient. If you use this line, so far so good. And what convenient number we can use? For instance, 100, right? Because turn off mic, please. Who is it? Stephanie, mic down. Off.
Sorry.
No questions. Off. So, Emily, 5 times 100.
5 times 100 is 500.
500. You subtract, you get 4, 2, 2. Okay. So choose in this place convenient number, which being multiplied by 5 give you a number close to 224. What is supposed to write here?
We're supposed to write 20.
I will choose 40. Why? Because 5 times 4 is 20, it's equal to 200, right? Makes sense? It's question of experience. You got it?
Yeah.
If I choose, can I use 10? Yes, but in this case, I have a lot of steps. Why? You know, 5 times 4 is 20. Add 1 more 0, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Antonia, how you understand this? Antonia?
Good.
Good. Next, just subtract these two. 24. In this row, in this position, choose a number which being multiplied by 5 give a number close to 24, but not greater. Convenient number. Yes, Emily.
Yeah.
What number is supposed to write to multiply by 5 to get number very close to 24? Convenient number.
So 5 fits into 24. 5 fits into 24 4 times. So we could write 4.
4, excellent. And you see, I line up. 4 times 5 is 20. 24 minus 4 is, minus 20 is 4.
Dr. Farber, can I use the bathroom?
Yes. The last step is left here. Always add this partial quotient, right? And you have 144 and remainder 4. Compare these two results, absolutely the same. This is more professional way, but this partial quotient also okay because I operate with small numbers. Even you hardly know multiplication table, you can do this. It's good for practicing. A little bit longer, but you can check your work using both ways. Who really understand these students? Milana, how you feel about this? Stephanie? Emily?
Dr. Farber, are you
Yes.
going to give us prime numbers for homework?
Yeah, you get prime numbers. But prime number is much easier than this stuff, right?
Yeah.
It was one ancient mathematician. His name was Eratosthenes. It's not him. He looks similar to this guy. And he created, you know what is sift means? Sift? Put your hands down. Who knows what is sift means? Sift, S-I-F-T. Sift. For instance, some kids, so like your mommy or grandma, they cook some using dough, right? They put a flour in a special device and after sift it. Sift. You know what I mean? Sift? Sita.
No.
Oh, yeah, I know.
What's a
Like,
sita?
you look at this, it's thin threads. Let me make this picture for you. Okay, like this. And this is a fabric over there with thin threads, and put here flour, and you shake it, and after that, only nice flour put into here. Sift. Anybody have seen this device?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Sift. And what is good of this sift? Why? What is connection? What connection of sift with prime numbers? Because look at this. If you look at the sift, okay, we have some fabric, and you don't have some fabric. We have some fabric, and you don't have. This is hole over there. Holes, holes, holes. And this Eratosthenes, he created, and we name it Math Eratosthenes sift. And what is the idea of Eratosthenes sift? It's not related to this. Is, for instance, he wrote all prime numbers: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, etc. They are all prime numbers. And you see between them we have holes. We have holes, nothing, right? This we don't have hole. This we have here four in this hole. One space. And we have another number in this 6, etc. So he said this is a Eratosthenes sift. We call all numbers, if you put all real numbers on the number line, it would be 1, 2, one after another. But here we have some rooms between them. And he named it Eratosthenes sift. For your homework in prime number, it will be not difficult at all. I give you some examples and easy recognize, easy. 2 criteria, prime number. No 2 criteria, composite number. Only one is special, neither prime, no composite. Well, let's return to this one. And addition, I give you definitely, they have many questions on the test based on partial quotient. I want to be sure that you use both standard and partial. Okay. I can give you even, maybe you're not ready for 2-digit numbers yet already. Somebody turn off mic. Who is it? Stephanie. Turn off mic, please.
Sorry, I forgot.
No
I was in
problem.
the back.
Just so. For instance, another number. Now I start here, standard. And I divide for instance, 955.
Can I help?
Yes, you can. Go ahead. Standard.
6 fits into 9 one time.
Okay, good.
Then 1 times 6 equals 6. So you do 9 minus 6, which is 3.
Good.
You bring down 5, and then you
you round 35 to 30, and then 30 divided by 6 equals 5. 5 times 6 equals 30. 35 minus 30 equals 5. Bring down 5.
Okay, how many times 6 goes into 55?
65.
I'll give you a chance to, and I'll show how to do it easily. Look at this. Don't start from the end. I know this is not a digit, but pretend this is 10. Yes, estimation. 10 times 6, 60. Very close, but too big. Which number goes before 10?
9.
9. Yes, 9 times 6.
54.
54. And remainder 1. Is it difficult to understand this 100%? This one. Milana, how you understand this 100%? Sophia R.
I understand it now.
Can you raise hand, everybody? Hand. I want to see
Yes.
that everybody. Zuhra. Everybody. Sophia R. Hands up. You know how to raise hand, right? Sophia R, can you hear me?
Yes.
Raise hand like everybody. Put your hands down. Now, let's do the same example using partial quotient. And I have 955. I divide by 6. All what I can do, I use different color for this line. Let's say purple. Okay. Again, make estimation, choose convenient numbers. Our case, right? So, for instance, easy to use it, 100. Write down 100. Say, who will help me with this partial quotient? Somebody else. Somebody, not the same case, different. Who
Can I
like?
help you?
Yes, go ahead. Yes, please. 6 times 100.
What?
6 times 100.
600.
600. Yes, 600. Okay.
What, Dr. Farber?
Yes,
I have a question.
go ahead.
So I kind of understand this because like you showed us ways. We always do it the same way, but I don't remember in school doing standard.
Stephanie, you understand my way?
Yeah, I
You can.
understand it.
You ask me questions, but don't tell what you did in school.
No, I just wanted to ask you a question that can you like compare partial quotient to standard? What is
I
the
do the
difference
same.
between
I do
them?
the same. This is standard, and this
Yeah.
is same example with partial quotient. The same. Versus it means
Oh,
compare.
it's the same, just a little bit different. I
No,
see.
no, the same numbers, but different way. One way is standard way, and the second is partial quotient.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought they were the same.
It is the same, but steps are a little bit different, right?
Yeah, the steps are different. That's what I meant. It's the same, just different parts.
Because here we get by one, we have every time we get these quotients. Here we split this number, but convenient way. And I demonstrate, I will show you array in a moment. Okay, help me to
Okay.
this, what I have here. What is supposed to write over there? Let me do this faster, 355. I can't use 100 again here, right? Think, tell me convenient number which you can use it, right, for this. What is supposed to write over there? Who help me right now? Give me convenient number. Antonia.
That's 50.
Excellent. Beautiful. A plus smiley face, 50. Only keep in mind, you see what I'm doing? I line up. This is unit digits and ones. Line up in your notebook. So far, so good. So, Antonia, 6 times 50.
300.
300. 55 minus 300.
355 minus 300 equals 55.
Dr. Farber, can I go to the bathroom?
Yes. Choose
Nine.
convenient number.
4. 9 times 6 equals 54, and that's the closest to 55. 55 minus 54 equals 1.
Okay, 9 times 6 is 54. You subtract, this is 1. Now, since this is partial quotient, pieces of quotient, you have to add them up. It would be 9. We don't need this. I just showed that we're supposed to line up everything. If you grab paper notebook, it's already lined up. 9, 5, 1, and the remainder 1. Compare this beautiful result, this one, and this one. Can I split different way? Yes. Instead of 100, I can use 20, for instance, or 10. But this is not good. You have to find convenient number which is very close being multiplied by this. In this case, you save time. Okay, student, who right now understand this both methods, standard and partial quotient? Sophia R, how you understand? Hands up. Zuhra, Stephanie. Okay, hands down. Well, if it's array, if you have array, it will be the same way. What you have, 955, let's say, array. Divide by 6. What are you doing? Choose convenient numbers. Split it. Is 600 and divide by 6. Okay. After that, 300. Okay. Let's say next. Next, you have to have what?
Oh, that's the way how you do it? I think I got it. I got it.
This
Because I
is
couldn't understand it.
18.
Dr. Farber.
And just a second. Actually, not even 18, 7. And this is 21. Yes, what's the question? Question?
Yeah, I had a question. So my question was, it was not really a question, but I did have a statement and a question. So my statement is, we do partial quotients, but I don't really understand. I understand it like a little. I understand half and didn't, but now you showed me and I got it. And the question is, can you do partial quotient by dividing trillions and billions?
Sure.
Any number?
In this, any number, but in this case, you have to have huge, what is it?
Operations.
Yes, huge notebook, huge paper.
Oh.
Okay, what is it? 48 and for instance, if you wanna have this one, okay, Look at this. 6 goes into 600, 100 into 350 into this is 8. Okay. And this one, you can have 6 and remainder 1. After that, add them up. If you add them up, you get the same results. I would like to see how to use partial quotient for division by 2-digit number. Or maybe it's difficult for you yet. What do you think? Did you study in school how to divide by 2-digit numbers?
No.
No?
Yes.
Okay. Let me
No.
give an example when we divide by 2-digit number and use partial quotient, okay? Let's see how you understand this. Let me make some example. Big number, somebody asked me, right? Let me see bigger number. For instance, where is this one? And we will use with you, be ready, concentrate, students. And this is not difficult actually. Practically behind this is the same. I will give a number. 6,000. 200 or 400, make it more convenient. 29. I want to divide this by 20 or 35, let's say. So first of all, I use standard way, standard method. So be careful, ask me in any stage, any questions if you have. Since 35 does not go into 6, right? Too big. I use this two. No, 35 times 2 is 70, too big. So that's why I use 1. And 1 times 35 is 35. Now, you second grade, you subtract from 64, you subtract 35. So, borrow 1, 14 minus 5 is 9. And this is, what is it, 5 left? 5 left, 5 minus 3 is 2. That's how you subtract. When you have by 64 minus 35, you can help. When you have with this, look at this. Borrow 1, it becomes 5, and this is 14. 14 minus 5 is 9, and 5 minus 3 is 2. I get 29. To understand up to this point, I actually use the same steps. Put hands down, students, if you don't have questions. Down, everybody, Evita, Anthony. Now, the next, I bring another 2. Okay, 2. Okay. Let me try. 35 times 8. 8 times 5, 40 is 0. Carry on 4. 8 times 3, 24 plus 4, 28. And this is less than 292. So I use 8. 35 times 8 is 280. So what I did, I choose a number which helped me to get result close to this one, but less than this one. And you also can use a space to check your knowledge. To understand up to this point, everything. Who has questions, ask me. I do very slowly. Now, After subtraction, I will get what? 1, 2, and bring 9. Okay. So let's say 35. I use this space. 35 times 4 is too big, times 3. 3 times 5, 15. Carry on 1. 3 times 3, 9, plus 1, 10. Good. Excellent. A number very close, but less than. So this is 3. 3 times 35, I just multiply, is 105. Nine minus 5 is 4. Remainder 4. You see how easy to divide by two-digit number? Actually the same. Only questions, you not supposed to study multiplication by two-digit number. But you easily know how to multiply two numbers, right? And I check it. If you have any question about standard, ask me question.
I don't understand how you could, I understand how you fit 35 into 64, but for the second part, I don't understand where you got 280.
280. Well, I supposed to find number which being multiplied by 35 give you number less than 292. And I took the 35. And if you multiply this by 9, it will be too big. Why? Look at this. If you multiply 35 times 9, 9 times 5, 25, carry on 4. 9 times 3, 27, plus 4, it would be 31. Is it possible to have 315 over there?
No.
Too big. So I go down. So 9 is not good. Too big. See, too big. I choose 8. Let me try 8. 8 times 5, 40. 0, carry on 4. 8 times 3, 24, plus 4, 28. Is 280 good here?
Yes.
Yes. Did that answer a question?
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. It's easy. Because multiplication of two digits by one digit is actually the third grade, right? Now, students, I want to have the same example. Ask me question about standard. It's the same steps. Only to be sure, my recommendation, do like I did in scrap paper, or not scrap paper, in a piece of your home. Unfortunately, I'm supposed to erase it. I need room for partial quotient. Let's do partial. Any question about this multiplication stuff? No questions.
I have a question.
Yes.
But what if there's like a trillion multiplied? Do you still do the same exact steps over and over?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The same steps.
Okay.
Over and over again. Exactly the same steps. Now, let's do partial quotient for this. I use soon who, if you found the pattern, I will use the same number for you, right? But apply partial quotient. 6, 4, 2, 9. I divide by 35. Only make a little bit smaller digit because I need to have enough room, because partial is longer. Take more room. And make this line.
Can I help you?
Why not? Yes, let me finish. Who is the hero here? Who would like to help this?
Me, Antonia Hilliard.
No,
Okay.
Stephanie, please, me, Stephanie.
Me, I've never helped.
I do it.
I give everybody chance. I give everybody. Start Antonio, next step will Stephanie, etc. Okay? One by one. Make nice lines here. Yes. Is it nice line here? Okay. So what I supposed to choose in this place? Number which convenient, which goes to closer to this one.
1,000.
1,000. Wow, 1,000 will be too big.
Oh,
Why?
no.
Look at this. Why? 1,000. Why is 1,000 is big? Because 35, 1,000 is 3 zeros. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. And you have just 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. Too big. Probably not 1,000. Maybe it's
100.
Yes. 100. So let me read this guy. 100. And after that, we multiply this will be 35 and 2 zeros. After that, we subtract, right? Help me, Antonio. Continue. When I subtract, what I'll get?
You'll get 2,929.
2,929. Good. Now, what number is supposed to choose here? Convenient number. Being multiplied by 35 give you what? Number which is less than 2,929. Who can help me? Stephanie? What number?
Oh, sorry, I just couldn't remember myself. So the next number is, it'll be, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
What number is supposed to use it? Multiplying by 35, get number which closer to this one. Not very close.
I think like 200.
200 is too big. 200 even does not fit over there. Let me put here 40. You can practice with this, anything. Even could be bigger. Why it's 40? Because 35 times 40, look at this. Maybe it's not the best solution, but it's possible. 4 times 5, 20, 0, carry on 2. 4 times 3, 12 plus 2, 14. And 1, 0. And this number is big, but less than this number. So in this case, I subtract 1,400. It's not only one solution, could be any solutions here. So far so good. You understand what I'm doing here?
I don't really do partial quotients. Easier for me is standard division of that
But
stuff.
in your test, we have in the spring statewide test, they give assignment. Actually, frankly speaking, I never use partial quotient in my calculation. I use this standard. But on the test, they ask you to show your skill. You have to know this and this, right? It's not optional. You understand this?
Yeah.
When you come to dentist, every profession has different tools, shiny tools. When you come to a to a dentist who has only one shiny hammer, open your mouth, let me try. What do you think? Never, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have different tools. And this is another approach. Let me subtract this. This is 9, this is 2, this is 5. And this is 1. Oh, this number again close to this. Let me write 40 again. Because if I use 40 times 35, I already did it. I will get 1,400. Beautiful. So 9 to 1. 129. How many times 35 goes to 129? 2 times. Because 2 times 35 is 70. Subtract. It will be 9. And this is 5. How many times 35 goes into 59? One time. 1 times 35 is 35. After subtraction, you get what? 24. Now, to get, I see that you cannot see somewhere, you cannot see over there. I will add them up. Look at this, 100 plus 40, 140, plus 40, 180, and plus 2 plus 1. It will be right over there, 183. Remainder 24. Since you don't see this over there, maybe I write here 183, remainder 24. And compare these two beautiful answers, this one and this one. Answer always will be the same. Actually, I can make it faster if I multiply this by 80. But this is also fine. You'll not be penalized on the test if you use these steps. Any variety, but you show your skills. What we're doing, we make estimation, we choose convenient numbers. And this kind of fun when you operate simultaneously with standard and partial quotients. Don't forget to add them up. They created this partial method, partial quotient. Pretend you went with your parents to forest and you met aliens. And these aliens ask, kids, how in your school you make division? You said, well, the division opposite multiplication. They said, well, in our planet, we did not study very hard. We fool around. Can you explain us easy way how you to divide? Because we don't understand what you do with standard math. You sure? You ask aliens, do you know how to multiply 35 by 100? Said, yes, we just add 2 zeros. He said, well, smart aliens, A+. And this is longer, but also fine. People created this. If you don't have enough knowledge to operate with this one, this is easy. You split it by small pieces, convenient pieces. After that, add this quotient together. To understand this 100% right now, 100, idea, concept. What I'm gonna give you, students? Definitely practice makes perfect. You nice kids, practice more. I give you some questions with answers. I try to find this today, right? At home, you will do both. Partial quotient and standard way, standard method of division. Plus, you'll get also handouts for prime numbers, prime and composite numbers. And everything is Google Gaga and extremely important in math because prime number is huge topic. Maybe some of you will be mathematician in the future, who knows? I have many of my former students who become professors in great colleges. Let me write you home, students. Have you seen our video in our Facebook, YouTube? We had one student. He came to our class in 4th grade, or 3rd grade, I don't remember. He was not a big person. But after that, he got to Mark Twain, after that to Stuyvesant, and after that SAT. And we have some picture. This nice kid become like 2 meters tall, like big one, big. And when they switch time from winter to summer, vice versa, he could reach our clock on the top, staying on the floor. You can see his picture. And he decided to be, he wrote a letter for me, and he decided to be math professor. He liked math. I have tons of these examples. You can see his picture. Who would like to see his picture, how he reaches? Maybe we'll send you this picture, send some links to our Facebook. Yes, good, nice. He will be different. I have thousands of kids who get nice education, they love math. Now, today is 12/18. 12, 18, 23. Redo notebook. Redo all this, what we have. Redo long division. And redo partial. Partial quotient. Number 4. This was you're supposed to redo. Number 4. You get some handouts for prime numbers. Prime number I mean that you have also composite numbers, right? Number 5. You get questions with standard method division. And you do this versus, you're supposed to do 2 ways. Partial quotients. The same example. Two ways. I have a question. Some student wrote, do you like if I put part of this lecture on YouTube, Facebook? There's some examples. Put your hands down. Who would like to see if I send you some links for this in order you practice again? Watch what you did here. Practice more. But if I send, you must do this, right? You must few times unless you... Okay, everybody like this. Okay. Ольга, может, мы эту лекцию тогда обработаем, выложим YouTube, Facebook. And you practice with this, right, kids? Do you like partial quotient?
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Farber,
Yes, okay.
what if other students that aren't in our group on Facebook see it?
Can say it again?
What if other students see the thing you send us?
So what? Welcome. Only difference, you will get complete picture, complete foundation. You will see you get complete strong knowledge. And these kids, they get only one pieces of this because we don't put all this lecture. I don't mind, maybe they will be smarter on 1 or 2 topics. But all system you're getting, only you getting in my academy. You understand? Did I answer question?
Yes.
You have all topics. They have a couple topics. I'm doing not for them. I'm doing for you, first of all. Because based on many questions, in addition, we went through division by 2 digits, and this is easy. And this is part of your curriculum you will have on your test. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. And some kids study multiplication table. It's not strong. If you're not comfortable with this, just do by yourself. Go through multiplication table. Would you like to get some multiplication table songs for small kids? Who would like to get some songs for small kids? Multiplication. Maybe I send for you if I find this. So this kind of song, kind of fun song. Okay, kids. Good. Be strong, be well.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Partial bye. Partial bye.